guys, I'm Snarky Lisa, and instead of talking about the pro-shipper anti-shipper debate, which is pretty stressful for me to talk about because I have to proof a lot of research, why not talk about the worst change on Twitter since Elon Musk came, aka the Twitter Blue paid checkmark system. There will be a bit of background lore in this video, FYI. Think of it like background gaming footage a lot of commentary channels use on their channels, but instead of gaming, it's just a bunch of pictures that I drew that are used as background. That being said, the lore story is continued from my previous video, so if you want to follow the lore properly, make sure to check that out, and the videos before that. Also, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment, which really helps the algorithm. Old versus new system. Now, there's a chance you might be wondering, well, what's the difference between the old Twitter Blue checkmarks and the new Twitter Blue checkmarks? Old Twitter Blue checkmarks were used to confirm that accounts actually belong to the people that they claimed to belong to. They could have been literally used for anyone big out there, and there wasn't a huge paid subscription service for that. Until Elon Musk took over. Now for just a monthly or yearly subscription to Twitter Blue, you can get a blue checkmark and thus extra privileges on Twitter like editing tweets you've already sent out. It doesn't have much to do with verifying it's you now. The closest thing we have to that under Elon Musk are gold and silver checkmarks. But there's a catch. These only work for huge organizations like governments and businesses. So if you're just an ordinary indie YouTuber trying to get by, you can't get those. So everything has changed. Why does this suck? First of all, there's no way to verify now if individual content creators are completely real or not by audiences. Like, it's not like if you don't have that checkmark, people won't believe you're a real person, but it does help to get people's trust if you're like really, really big. Worst of all though, it kinda low-key defeats the whole point of Twitter. Despite acquiring a reputation over the years for being drama land, Twitter ultimately is just kind of a casual social media platform, not a huge video sharing platform like YouTube or TikTok that's really polished. Here, you can mainly share and discuss things you like and don't like and kinda sorta like. So adding a paid subscription service to access certain features on Twitter kinda defeats the whole point of that. Now, the only two purposes the Twitter Blue checkmark serves is two things. A, bragging rights, and B, accessing certain features on Twitter that are kind of sometimes really necessary, like for example, editing your tweets after you send them out. Like, editing your own tweets is a very easy way to clarify your statements so you don't have to start a whole Twitter drama over it. I mean, you could reply to it and clarify, but like, it's kind of less likely people are gonna see that. Not to mention, it just looks clumsy on your end. Other awful new Twitter changes. There's the API stuff. Or should I say API ban, since now it's virtually banned all over Twitter. I'm not exactly a technical expert or anything, but apparently taking away this takes away a lot of fun stuff from Twitter, like some fun little features, as well as just potentially some intel stuff. That being said, it probably won't directly affect you, the Twitter user, so when you log into your account now, the main feed will show two sections that's kind of like TikTok. For You and Following. For You is just literally stuff Twitter just recommends to you based on like who you follow and what you look at. And Following is what the accounts you actually follow. Problem is, the For You section is a default section that Twitter shows to you when you log in at first, And sometimes the content that just shows you isn't even like stuff you actually like. It's just based on an algorithm. That's pretty wacky if you ask me. Finally, and this is a pretty serious issue, accounts that have promoted bigotry in the past have now been and are being reinstated. Elon Musk also apparently won't direct anyone to ban accounts that continue to promote this stuff, but just simply like downvote them in a sense. Y'all might be wondering, well, why isn't this the absolute worst Twitter change? This completely sucks, I agree. But it doesn't really fall into the same technical category that, say, Twitter Blue, the API, or the timeline divide fall into. Those change the layout and your technical usage of Twitter. This just promotes hatred and bigotry, which is admittedly a lot worse but also different, thus why I didn't include it. I honestly hope one day Elon Musk will get bored of this and someone else better will take over Twitter. I mean, he stepped down as CEO and now he only owns Twitter, so maybe there is hope. Granted, the CEO right now is likely to be a puppet of his for now, but still. Anyways, that's it for now. I might try another style of commentary in the next video. Until then, Snarky Lisa out!